Hey guys, and welcome back to another 2B2T video. Today I have Optifine on, and I just decided to do that because, well, the last few videos, I don't know, the frame rate has just been abysmal, and here, oh, well, I don't want to show coordinates, but, I'll check it in a minute, and I can tell you what the actual frame rate is, but it feels a lot smoother than it was a while ago, and so, I'm not actually going to be battling anybody. I'm not actually going to be probably using any of these hacks. Maybe anti-AFK, maybe the light bright whatever thingy-mabobber, the light stuff up. But like other than that, I don't have much of anything that I would like to use. So I'm just gonna have Optifine. Oh, whoops! I destroyed some signs, but those weren't any important signs. But anyway, so here we're down in the little terminal for this place, and well, I kind of want to design this place because I want it to look somewhat good, and I think I can do that, hopefully. And so the first thing that I want to do is get this centered, or get this into I guess a good area. So this is 5 blocks right here. I didn't mean to do that. And then we got 1 block here. So it should be 1 block here. Okay. So I need to cut off this area. And then I kind of want to build a nice little area. So what, it's 7 by 7? Yeah? Or 7 blocks wide by a really long floor. So what I was thinking, because we have a really long floor, is we could actually use... Here, let me grab my ice box. Alright, plop that down. And we can take some ice. And if you look at this ice here, as long as it's not about to melt, hopefully it doesn't. So, what I got, silk pickaxe here. So, you can actually see through it, right? And so, there's a really cool effect you can do, where it's sort of like a mirror, because ice, oh, this is Instamine. Okay. Because ice, it looks a bit different than glass. It's a lot nicer. If you don't have Optifine, and the textures don't connect or whatever, or you just have that turned off or whatever, for whatever reason, it just looks a lot nicer because it's smoother, and I don't think everybody's going to have Optifine. I need to get Optifine on Impact, but I don't know if that's going to work out. So, here, I might also want to take out this wall anyway. I don't know what that's for, but I'll leave it back there if anybody wants to build a side room or something. So the other thing that I was thinking I could do is have some quartz. Now I did bring some quartz in this box here. I also have glass in there, and I was also thinking about using sandstone. So, yeah, I think quartz and possibly stone, because this is a very stone design. I don't think this is staying right here. I actually don't think we're going to be using rails, because people will just steal the minecart, steal the powered rails, even though we actually have a rail duper over here, which is actually super easy to run. Basically all you need to do is flip this lever, and okay, well the TPS is pretty low, but when it's not, this thing works pretty well. It basically just creates a whole bunch of rails, and it usually does not look like that. I don't know if that's client side. It probably is, like, but here, let's see. In a whole bunch of lag, when redstone is probably not running too fast, we got 18 rails in like a second or 3 seconds maybe. So yeah, it's pretty good. Basically, you can push rails, and I think also carpets. I don't think this works for carpets, but carpet duping is really similar. So basically, it's pushing it and pulling it at the exact same time. And so it kind of wants to pop off, but at the same time it knows that it shouldn't. And yeah, I think this is fixed in 1.13, but you can still dupe rails in some way. I don't know how. But it's still pretty easy. I think it just requires a bit of a different setup. So yeah, here. So what I'm thinking is we're going to have some sort of pillar. Or pillars like this, right? So we'll have like a pillar here, and we'll have a pillar here, and then we'll have a pillar here. And then we'll have like an ice floor. And on the bottom of the ice floor, we'll have this design up here, mirrored down there. And so, yeah, I don't know if I explained that too well, but the first time I was talking about it, but basically, you can take the ice. So there was a So I've got a bunch of quartz here, right? And if I place it down, basically the idea with why I was do this, or why I brought quartz instead of quartz blocks, was because, actually I should move that. I'll just throw out a bunch of stuff. So basically what I was thinking is I could repair my tools and stuff and it would be cool. So I actually only have one non-unbreakable tool, other than this right here, which I lent out my unbreakable. I hope I'll get it back, but I don't really care too much. But yeah, these are, you know, more compact than just bringing a bunch of quartz, and also they give you a lot of XP. So I'm gonna break some of these down and be back. But that was one little cool strategy. Alright guys, so it's the next day, and I kind of finished everything. Or it's actually a few days, because I just couldn't get in the queue. It was super long. It's been like 500 or 600 regularly. Or actually it hasn't been 600, but like the player count has been 600. Well, right now it's 180. I think that's just the people on. But anyway, so yeah, I've kind of finished up this design, and I'm ready to put the mirror part in. I just realized though that the ice is going to melt because of these end rods. So I need to kind of test this. This is Blocklight 11, at least where I'm standing right here is. So I don't know what ice melts it, but it does melt when it is right here. So that kind of sucks that I can't put a block right here. I might be able to put one right here and right here, but I don't know about that, so it's kind of annoying, really. But yeah, the main part is done. I'm gonna put in the ice and see if it melts, and then go back. Okay, guys, so it's the next day, and I guess I've finished up the design, and well, it's not really the next day, actually. It's a few days, because the queue is just so long. Right now we've got 182 players, but I think that's just the people that are on the server, not just in the queue. But it's been like up to 700, so it's been a really long queue. It's just super hard to get into. But yeah, I finished up this design, and I think it's looking pretty good. I am going to start putting this ice floor in, and basically, as you can see, like, it's gonna look pretty cool. Depends on you know, like actual, or it's hard to see right now because I mean I don't have much ice laid down. Basically, I'm testing to see if this melts this. It's Blocklight 11 right here where I'm standing. It does melt it when it's right here. So that right here, I can't put an ice block there, but I might be able to put one right there and right there. So I just need to keep testing this, see if it melts. Because if it does, that kind of sucks. I might have to change this up. But if it doesn't, we might have a nice little ice floor. But we might have to do something like this. So I don't know. But yeah, you can kind of see it's working pretty well. I'm gonna start putting the ice in, see if it melts, and I'll be back in a second. So yeah, this project. Oh, really? I was just about to start recording, and looks like the ice broke. I think that's a torch, so we should just remove that. We should be fine. And that didn't destroy any end rods. Okay, good. Alright, so I'm thinking that this is pretty good. I don't know how these look. I might change them out for other blocks. I tried some slabs. Didn't work out too well, something like that, you know. So not too good. I have not tried that. I don't think so. Like, so well, yeah. Anyway, this is the mirror effect all done. I would like to get some black concrete down there, and I'll do that in a little bit. I just need to craft some up, and it'll make it look a little bit nicer. I also would like to put this design down there. I actually forgot. It was a little bit of an oversight. But yeah, this project's actually used up a lot of my quartz. Basically, I brought quartz with me. I didn't think I was going to use this much, because my main reason for bringing it was to get XP if I needed it fast, because I could just mine it up with a nice pick and get some XP, and also, you know, a way to store quartz, because I didn't have any XP bottles. I didn't have any dupe books, so I couldn't make any XP bottles. So I just brought quartz with me, you know. I don't think it gives you as much experience per stack, but I mean, still, it's pretty good. But yeah, I've blown through my supplies. Like, this whole area right here of Shulker Box was filled with quartz. Now, it's filled with useless stuff. Blew through half my quartz, I guess. So hopefully I'm not building with quartz for a while, until some new dupe comes out, and I can make more of it. Got anything to fix that? Yeah. So yeah, I also think I'm gonna take this down right here. This was, well, one of the things this was is a way to count out every 16 blocks. Because basically I would take these, I would make them into stacks of 16, I would just place them down. Every 16 blocks I would run out, and then I would place a torch, and then I would place it again. And basically these are spaced out every 16 blocks, so it was kind of just a way for me to count. I don't know if we're going to be needing them. We do have a rail duper, so we have practically infinite rails. But yeah, look at this nice effect right here. It's really good. And yeah, I just need to finish up a few things. But I think I'm going to wrap up this episode or video here. It's a pretty short one. But yeah, I just haven't been able to get on very much, so that's why it's taken so long to make this really short video. Also, I can't eat, so yeah. And I also would like to get Optifine with Impact. Here we go. Yeah, you know. That way I can zoom. It doesn't lag a whole bunch. You know, that would be nice if it didn't lag. That would be really nice. Because with Impact, it's just super laggy, especially when I'm recording. But anyway, yeah, goodbye. See you later. And so long. I wonder if you guys can guess what this is. It would be a pig spawner. I don't actually know. For some reason I can't break this block. I've done it a few times. It's just come back. Basically there's a pig spawner down there. I don't know why. There's a pig spawner. Basically I came here. It's just a bit off the main area because I accidentally broke my only ender chest. So came back here, grabbed an ender chest out of my ender chest, and now found a pig spawner, which would be great if I could move it to somewhere else, but I can't. So I'll just leave it here. I'm not going to break it or anything. Anyway, just an extra little thing that I found. So yeah.